And an insane woman tries to run an orange peel test on her son.
Do you guys remember orange peel theory? We've talked a lot about various relationship tests over the ages. There was the mustard test, where you squirt mustard on the table and then ask your partner to clean it up. And this test was essentially like a two-part test. One was to like gauge their loyalty, gauge their...
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Oh, my... Oh, no.
their servanthood.
This is something that... Yeah, this
of
is...
whether or not they will simply take on the task when told.
Yeah.
And then there was the second part, which was, do they clean it up well enough?
Right.
Do they use the right cleaning agent? Do they do it in a expected amount of time? Right? Very annoying, ridiculous things that would never pass the gender swap test. If men started testing us, we would lose our frickin' minds and probably start an OnlyFans out of spite.
Yeah.
Get so angry at the patriarchy that you start an OnlyFans. Sorry, I'm still going to be laughing about that one for a while. But there was a specific test. It was really big, maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
What is this?
Called the orange peel test.
Okay.
Where you ask your man to peel an orange for you. And honestly, this was like probably one of the least annoying tests. It was essentially just...
So basically, you have these women on social media that just invent new ways to cause problems in their relationships. Like, they're not getting enough attention, and so they have to, like, invent these problems. Okay, right. Okay, got it.
To see if your partner loves you enough to help you out with this, like, kind of mundane task that really anybody should be able to do. Like, I remember being expected to peel my own orange in preschool.
What?
But just to see if they're willing to help you out with something small. The idea being that if they'll help you out with this, they'll probably help you out with something larger. And then you, like, know you got a good one or something, I guess.
No.
And like I said, these are tests typically given by an adult woman to an adult man who she is trying to gauge an idea of whether or not they will be a suitable long-term romantic partner.
Right.
That's the idea, right?
Yes, simple.
Well, what would y'all do if I told you that mothers are now giving relationship tests to their children? Some of you have probably become so jaded by the world that you're like, yeah, that sounds about right. But others are like, what? Let's get into it.
Oh my God.
I really need an orange.
Okay.
Thank you.
See ya.
What are you doing? You gotta peel it. I have nails.
Yeah, what did you? Can you peel this orange there?
Okay, so for audio only, gang.
Jesus Christ, this is so sad.
She goes, hey, can you get me an orange? This little boy is probably, I would guesstimate, around 4 years old.
Uh-huh.
So he's like, yeah, absolutely. He brings her an orange, and she goes, well, you have to peel it. I have nails. This is another excuse that the original orange peel theorists would do, is when you have, like, the long, well-done nails.
So this is really what they do? Like, this is the kind of female PvP that nobody realizes. I think this is the kind of stuff that women invent for each other. So they never actually do this themselves, but they come up with these tests that they give other women so other women can sabotage their relationships. And it's like intrasexual competition that's like so ingrained in them that they've totally like they've turned this into some kind of elaborate big reason for why it makes, they've intellectualized it to where it's actually a test. But I think it's just straight up fucking intrasexual, toxic women that are sabotaging each other. It's the same as how women will suggest that for a pretty girl to cut her hair shorter.
They say that that's a reason they can't peel an orange.
Yeah.
Personally, I would argue that that's actually more of a reason you should be able to peel an orange. You basically have built-in freaking bottle openers in those bits. My stylist, personally, always has the crazy long nails, and she is able to cut my hair, style my hair, wash my hair, no problems at all. She even does nails with her nails, so I don't understand why you can't peel an orange.
Yeah,
but
I get
here she
that.
goes. She's gonna get little baby Jay at
Somehow
the tender age of 4 or so.
4
to
years old.
Peel the orange for him. And he immediately starts outsourcing. He goes, okay, I'll get dad to
And
do
you can see the mom was really pretty. So the guy probably puts up with this. He just puts up with it.
it. So now the orange theory, orange peel theory has been orange peel theoried. She's testing him.
He's gonna peel it 100%.
Dad.
Well, if I had a girlfriend ask me to do it, I'd do it for her too. It's not a big deal, but like, I mean,
we're gonna just
this is
see
a little
how
bit too
many
much,
rounds this
right?
takes. So he's going over to help Dad. Go get some help from Daddy.
Yeah.
Why don't you peel it?
I can't peel
Why?
I can't peel it.
Interesting. So in text overlay, the mom
Yeah.
who started this test said, I knew he'd ask Sean, so I told him not to help him. So this whole thing also has the element of a self-fulfilling prophecy wherein she has already
my
established guardrails for this test.
Oh my god.
To kind of
She's trying
bind
to psyop
him
her
in
kid.
to
Dude.
ensure the
Dude.
proper outcome.
Dude, who
I
the
guess.
fuck does this?
You try.
But I can't.
That's right. I don't need an orange, I guess.
What a bitch. So the
She's literally, dude, this kid's probably gonna be a viewer by the time he's 9.
The
Yeah.
boy is experiencing some trouble.
This could be my
He's
future
kind of
youngest
like,
viewer.
but I can't do it. So she passive aggressively begins the guilt trip.
Yeah.
She walks
guess I'm gonna
away
die.
from the child and goes, that's okay, I guess I don't need an orange.
Yeah.
So she's already
Little
weaponizing
kid,
her
dude.
emotions against the child
Oh my
to
God.
secure a desired outcome.
Who does this to their kid?
I just know she is going to be one of those mothers where when her son gets married and is like, hey, just so you know, we'll have to split the holidays because I gotta go and see my wife's side
Yeah,
of the
she's the kind of person that's going to try to make you... So there are a lot of people that measure love by loss. And what I mean by that is that they constantly try to make you make decisions that reaffirm that your relationship with them is of utmost priority. So they constantly try to insert themselves into prior engagements that you have, or they try to make you make a decision between doing something with them or doing something with somebody else. And the reason why is because they're like it's like a fucking mental disorder, right? They have really low self-esteem, so they constantly need to be reassured at every single second.
family. It's okay. No, it's fine.
That's
I
so
guess,
toxic.
you know, if
No, have y'all had a girl do that?
you just don't want to spend time with your mother, you don't want to spend time with me, it's fine. If you like them
Yeah.
better, if you love your other side better, it's already going to be like that. I
Basic
already know,
narcissism.
dude.
Yeah, so we all know
This
this.
is so effed up to do to your child.
It's
I
sick.
don't like being this dramatic, but I genuinely find this
Yeah.
type of behavior to be a form of child abuse.
It's emotional
I'm
abuse for sure.
Already pissed, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's manipulating her child over
Who
an
does this to a
orange
little kid?
and then recording it. So you
Yeah.
have time to like do this whole flowy thing with your hair, but you can't
Uh-huh.
peel an orange.
Wait, I'll give you one.
Well, you said you don't know.
Oh my god, she's trying to gaslight her own kid.
Think you need a what is that?
No, I can't have my nails.
I got cheese for you.
Jesus, this poor guy.
May I help you?
This poor guy.
So then the husband
Oh,
here,
no.
because she's like I said, she's guilting him,
Oh,
and so
no.
the kid is reacting the way a child does, and he's
Yeah.
like, no, like I can do it. She's like, no, you have to
This
do it
is
right.
so sad.
You have to do it right.
That's a piece of shit also. The thing is that I'm going to give him a pass because who do you think invented this problem? She did. She invented this problem. He probably works, probably has a job. And so this is like one of the only days that he has to where like he can relax. And if he has to go along with some little piece of bullshit to just have a peaceful day, he's going to do it.
Jay, don't come on, Jay.
That's how it is.
Do it right. So then the dad is like seeing the kid's desperation and upset that he's disappointing his mother because he's not able to do this task that she needs from him. So he comes in and is like, do you want a little bit of help, buddy? You know, a natural paternal reaction to a child who is now experiencing desperation and emotional distress. And the text overlay reads, oh, Sean forgot he's not supposed to be helping, with like a facepalm emoji. Like, sorry
That poor guy.
he's not playing along with your
That
mother
poor guy.
Gothel manipulation routine for clicks.
What the fuck is wrong with her?
Dude,
Holy
what
shit.
a witch.
Wait, actually, no, I don't feel like helping you.
So dad starts him off.
I just don't know how to.
Dude.
Dad doesn't know how to peel an orange. Aw, you
Dude.
did so good, Jay.
You can put them in the trash if you want. Well, how about when I give you one, throw in the trash right away so you don't get your nails dirty?
He's just trying to be nice.
Do in the trash. Yeah.
Oh my
That's what I'm
god.
talking about.
Spent so long trying to peel it.
And he's like spending so much time, and she's like laughing at him. She's putting in the text like he's spending so long trying to peel it. It's like kind of mashed up at this point. I mean, he's just like
Oh my god.
a little kid. But he's like, he just wants to make his mom happy.
Oh my
He
god.
just doesn't want to be a disappointment
Big mistake.
and failure to his mom.
Good job.
When the skin, when you done eat and then the skin is blocking it,
Jesus.
then just tell me and I'll peel.
I do think that like these narcissistic, like pathological mothers are one of the big reasons why a lot of guys turn into misogynists. And I think that this extends to like school teachers as well. I think overwhelmingly a lot of guys that they deal with something like this, and then after that it makes them hate women. It's the same as like how, you know, like I told you, like, you know, girls get groomed on the internet, and then after that they think that like every single guy on the internet that's like ever interacting with any female is like some kind of weirdo. I think this is the same thing.
Skin off.
Oh, thank you, Jay.
So you're not even gonna thank him? All of that, and you're not even gonna say, thank you so much for doing that,
I think
Jay.
didn't she
What's
say that?
wrong with these people? I swear, and like the caption says he's the best.
He's the best.
He's the best what? The best doormat?
Yes,
The best
exactly.
at being trained for your unconditional demands?
Yep.
The best at just doing whatever you say? The best slave?
Yes.
And mind you, like,
It's exactly
this
what it is.
video is like
It's exactly what
crushing
it is.
with the likes here. Like,
Uh-huh.
we're at almost 1 million likes. But people apparently
600,000
love it,
likes.
which is bad news. It's bad news for Jay, because what this means is she's now gotten like a taste for it, right?
Yeah.
Like her addiction to
And it's also it's validated for everybody else that sees it.
these kinds of sketches.
Well, and it's like, think about it, right? Where are all the BPD women? Well, they're on TikTok. They're on social media because nobody wants to be around them in real life. So they're on the internet. And so like that there it is.
Parodies
There's a lot of
is
them.
now like only just beginning. And,
a whole
and
lot.
you guys know in general how
Gassing
I feel
each other out?
about
Yeah.
people blasting their kids' face and name and using their kids' content for
Yeah.
social media.
Very weird.
But you especially know how I feel about using your child and their face and their name
It's emotional guilt
for
tripping. Yeah.
weird like social media pranks and tests and
Yeah.
trials and shit. Like, can you just let him live? Can you like be nice? Actually,
No.
like, I don't know.
No.
Do you guys think that
course
I'm
not.
being sensitive? Because I'm willing
Absolutely
to admit
not.
if I may be wrong here. But this one pissed me off. Like, I already get irritated by
Well, I'll talk about it. Like, I'll link you guys the video. I don't watch the full thing, but like, overall, like, I mean, this is insane. I didn't
Do you
even know
guys
this.
remember-
I didn't even know this happened. This is insane and embarrassing. It is the kids cook. The woman's unfathomably base. Yeah, there's the video. Give it a like. I mean, the way that I feel about a lot of this is that Anybody who tries to constantly make you make choices between them and something else or somebody else, this is a person with insanely low self-esteem that wants to emotionally manipulate you and take advantage of you, and they need constant reaffirmment, and that reaffirmment has to come at the expense of your own self, like your own well-being. And I've noticed this a lot, is that a lot of people, they measure how much you care about them with how much you're willing to sacrifice for them. So what that means in practice is that what they do is they make you make sacrifices in order to reaffirm that they're special. That's what they do. And whether this is narcissism, low self-esteem, just general mental illness, some other form of sociopathy, I have no idea what it is, but it's something that's ridiculous. Like Ancient Creepy Gods, women love that shit. Well, the reason why women love it is because it's a power play. It's a power play. Like it's the same reason why women like romance novels where like they get picked out by like some super rich guy. Whenever you look at it from the angle of like, how does this reaffirm your ego? And then you reverse engineer back from that, I think it becomes very evident and very obvious how these people get a form of some form of a validation. It's external emotional regulation, clinical narcissism, borderline. Yeah. And I think that if you look at a lot of the girls that are doing this on Twitter, they're mostly, and TikTok, they're mostly pretty girls. And it's the same thing I said about crystals and astrology. The reason why they're mostly pretty girls that are doing this is it's because guys will put up with it. Guys will put up with these weird, annoying, obnoxious behaviors from a pretty girl because they can just ignore them. And that's the reason why.